Uh, Today I was going to deliver that is in your biological syllabus the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. So prokaryotics, you know that's pro. Yeah, pro means primitive. Okay, that is the pro. That's in the prokaryotic. Pro means primitive, and the karyons that's mean the nucleus. So there is a karyon that's mean nucleus, and the eukaryotic that's mean the true. There is a cell. These are the eukaryotic. That eu means the true, and karyons that's mean the nucleus. So in prokaryotic cell, a cell in which the nucleus is not well organized. That they are not in well organized. Well organized that's mean well organized that's mean they are uh, nucleolus nucleolus nucleomembrane nucleofluid nucleofluid and nucleolus nucleomembrane nucleofluid and nucleo, that is the DNA part. DNA part. Nucleo, that is the four parts. That is the four parts of nucleus. Nucleus. If four parts, these four parts, if present, these are called well organized, and they are covered by the membranous structure, that is the double layer membranous structure, and some portion they are the pore like structure. This is the well organized nucleus is found in eukaryotic cell. Well organized is called not well organized, so these are not found in eukaryotic cell. It is already present in eukaryotic cell. So in prokaryotic cell, the cell in which the nucleus is not well organized, that's mean they are not present. All the prokaryotic cells are simple and small in structure, but their size they very small, and it is simple. It is not a complex. Okay, it is simple in structure. Nucleoid already present in spite of the DNA part, that is nuclear, though that the DNA part, that is the genetic material of the cell. So this is a very simple and small in structure. But in eukaryotic cell, that the cell having nuclear material, all material are present enclosed by the nuclear membrane. This is a double layer structure, and it is called the eukaryotic cell, and it is this big size, and the eukaryotic cell have proper and well organized nucleus. It is the well organized nucleus, that means their nuclear core part already present, and they are covered by the double layer membranous structure. So this is the basic definition of the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Okay, that's mean prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. So what are the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell? This is the difference between, that is the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Okay, that's prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. There is the basic difference of that. So that's it. That's mean the pro, we know there is the all the membranous structure, all the cell membranous structure, that mainly the lysosome, mitochondria, nucleus, and the lysosome, Golgi body, all are present in eukaryotic cell. But the cell organelles, mainly the mitochondria and the cell wall, cell membrane, cytoplasm, and membrane bound organelles, all are absent in prokaryotic cell. So there is a basic difference of the prokaryotic and eukaryotic. That's mean eukaryotic, it's the very big in size. This eukaryotic, they are big in size, and it's the complex structure. Complex structure. This structure already complex. But prokaryotic, that is the simple in structure. The basic difference of that. So this is a very big in size and complex in structure, but in prokaryotic, that is a very small and simple in structure. So in prokaryotic, there is a loop and small ring of DNA are already found, cell wall already found, cell membrane already found, cytoplasm found, and no membrane bound organelles. There is the no membrane bound organelles are present. That's in the prokaryotic cell. But in eukaryotic cell, the membrane bound cell organelles are the present. There's the difference of that. So we know that's the prokaryotic, there the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. So this is the figure. This is the figure of we just write here. This is a small and the simple structure. This is the prokaryotic cell, and it is the eukaryotic cell. This is the big and the complex structure of the cell. Okay, these are the prokaryotic, and this is called eukaryotic. This is a prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. In this prokaryotic cell, there all the cell organelles are absent. Only the DNA part, these are not covered by the membranous structure in the nuclear membrane. They are not present. Only the DNA, that is the DNA, this is the part of that DNA part, they are present. That is the circular in structure. They are in circular in structure. So this is the DNA part on the prokaryotic cell. They are circular in structure. Okay, but in eukaryotic cell, they are linear in structure. But in the eukaryotic cell, their nucleus mainly are found is their nucleus. Okay, these are the nucleus, and here the genetic material, it is the linear in structure. Okay, and all the nuclear membrane, nucleolus, and the nucleolus structure, the nucleolus and nuclear membrane, and the linear of the DNA, these are all are present in eukaryotic cell. But all the membrane bound cell organelles, they are absent. But here all the membrane bound cell organelles, they are present. That's mean here the membrane bound double layers, that is mitochondria, these are present. Mitochondria, okay, but here no mitochondria are present, but here the membrane, they are folded. Here they are folded in the structure of that prokaryotic cell. But it is called the mesosome. It is called the mesosome. This is called mesosome. Okay, but here already mitochondria present. But in prokaryotic cell, that is the basal, look like a mitochondrial function. these are present in the mesosome. Okay, but here in eukaryotic cell there is the plastids, there are the plastids already present. Plastids, these are present only the plant cell, but here plastid are totally absent. In spite of the plastid, there is a special stage of the structure, that is chromatophore. The membrane are folded and to produce, this is the structure, this structure is called chromatophore. So the chromatophore already present in the spite of the plastid, but mesosome already present in spite of the mitochondria. Okay, so there is a different type of the cell organs, that is the ribosome. The ribosome, they are the main function for protein synthesis. Ribosome are 80S type, and the ribosome here, that is also the 70S type. So 70S and 80S according to the S, that means the coefficient sedimentation of coefficient, that is called the Wittberg unit of the S. So there is a difference in ribosome, mitochondria, plastid, and also the difference between the nucleus. Okay, that is it is a very small structure, but in the eukaryotic cell it is a big in size, but in prokaryotic cell they are simple in form, but in eukaryotic cell they are the complex in form. But in prokaryotic cell there is the membrane bound cell organelles are absent. But here we know that is the outer membrane of the nucleus, they are folding, they are formed, these are formed, these are formed, that is called, these mainly, that is endoplasmic reticulum. This is called endoplasmic reticulum, that is ER. If the ribosome already present in endoplasmic reticulum, that is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. And if it is present or not present in ribosome, that is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. There is there is already found in eukaryotic cell, but in prokaryotic cell, that is this type of the structure, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum and small endoplasmic reticulum, they are not formed. In rough endoplasmic reticulum, these are from protein, but in smooth endoplasmic reticulum they form, that is lipid. Okay, but it is produced, that the protein, but in smooth endoplasmic reticulum it is formed lipid. In the nearest of the endoplasmic reticulum there is some structure already formed, that is called Golgi complex. This is called Golgi complex. So Golgi complex already are present in eukaryotic cell, but in prokaryotic cell they are not present is there. Okay, so this is the cis and trans. This is called cis Golgi complex. These are called cis, and this is called trans. Okay, there are the two types. One, the firstly, that is a cis Golgi complex, and the trans. Okay. So eukaryotic cell, that is the mainly the mitochondrial and the Golgi complex and different types of the DNA already are present. Okay, so mesosome already are present in prokaryotic cell, but in eukaryotic cell there is a different one type of the cell organelle, that is mitochondria already are present. In case of the chromatophore, they are the special types of the structure. Okay, in spite of the plastid already present in plant cell, but in eukaryotic cell, instead of the plastid, their function already as like of a plastid. This is called the chromatophore. Okay, so this is the basic difference of the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. In my next video, we will discuss the details about the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. So thank you all of my students, thank you now, and you just watch my next video about this, the topic of the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Thank you.